The world doesn't care about your good intentions. You can be the most honest person in the room and still get betrayed. You can be the most overqualified candidate and still watch a nobody take your spot. Most people call this unfair. Those with dark intelligence call it the board. While others break down when they are humiliated or defeated, the strategically intelligent build a fortress from that pain. They don't argue, they gather data. They don't get angry, they calculate. Most people play checkers. Today, you're learning to play chess. The affirmation. Before we start, drop this in the comments. I choose strategy over emotion. Trait 1. Calculated opacity, the power of gaps. Transparency is a liability. When you are an open book, you are predictable. The law. Never show more than is necessary. Machiavelli said, "Everyone sees what you appear to be. Few experience what you really are." When you leave gaps in your story, people use their own imagination to fill them, and humans are naturally programmed to fear or respect what they don't fully understand. The shift. Next time someone asks your plans, don't give a 5-minute play-by-play. Say, "I have something important to handle," and change the subject. The result? Predictability makes you forgettable. Mystery makes you influential. Trait 2. The adaptive persona, the shapeshifter. Being authentic with everyone is a strategic error. You don't speak to a CEO the same way you speak to a child. The law. Become like water. It takes the shape of the vessel, but never loses its essence. Analytical target. Give them cold data. Emotional target. Reflect their feelings. Visionary target. Paint the big picture. This isn't being fake, it's being effective. You are a diamond, one solid stone, but with many different facets. Trait 3. The principle of detachment, the walk-away power. If you aren't afraid to lose it, they can't use it to control you. The law. Freedom starts where desperation ends. In any negotiation, the person with the most power is the one who is truly willing to walk away. Whether it's a job, a relationship, or a deal, if you are desperate for the outcome, you have already lost. Practice. Start small. Stop trying to win every minor argument. When you stop needing everyone's approval, they instinctively start giving it to you. Trait 4. Silent leverage, the weighted pause. Amateurs think power is loud. Real power is a whisper. The law. Use silence as a vacuum. Most people are terrified of silence. They will babble, overshare, and reveal their weaknesses just to fill the quiet. The technique. When someone asks a high-pressure question, don't rush to answer. Look them in the eye. Count to 3. Let the silence stretch. Then speak. Your words will carry 10 times the weight. Trait 5. Psychological echo, the human mirror. People don't buy ideas. They buy solutions to their own internal noise. The law. Reflect their needs back to them until they see you as the answer. Most people listen to respond. You must listen to decode. Example. If a teammate complains they hate their job, don't offer a resume tip. Say, "It sounds like your contributions aren't being valued." The result? When people feel understood at a primal level, they don't just like you. They become dependent on your perspective. Trait 6. Ambiguous morality, the pragmatist. Real-world power lives in the grey areas. The law. Focus on outcomes, not appearances. Being nice often enables bad behavior. Sometimes the harsh decision is the only ethical one. The mindset. Don't ask, "Does this make me look like a good person?" Ask, "Does this action lead to the best result for the mission?" Pragmatic ethics isn't about being a villain. It's about having the spine to do what's necessary when simple answers fail. Trait 7. Controlled exposure, the digital ghost. In an era of oversharing, privacy is a superpower. The law. Information is currency. Don't spend it all in one place. Every detail you post online or share in the break room is a weapon that can be used against you later. The strategy: reveal your skills gradually. If you show everything in week 1, you've peaked. If you reveal a new capability in month 6, you look like a person of infinite depth. Trait 8. Outcome obsession, the outlier mindset. Amateurs want to be right. Professionals want to win. The law: if the strategy isn't working, burn it and start over. The outlier doesn't get attached to the plan. They are only attached to the goal. Strategic laziness: don't be the hardest worker, be the most effective. Focus on the 20% of actions that drive 80% of the results. The pivot: if you are losing an argument but winning the deal, let the other person think they won the argument. Take the result and move on. This knowledge is a shield, not a sword. Use it to protect your goals, your family, and your future. The game is already being played. You might as well be the one moving the pieces. Next step: which of these 8 traits do you struggle with most? Let's discuss in the comments. And if you're ready to master the 0-point realization, watch this next video.